Namaskar. Good morning, brothers and sisters, ladies and gentlemen, students, scholars, sportsmen, learners, listeners, especially professionals and officials, and the most honorable our present Prime Minister Mr. Narendra Modi ji, and respected reverend fathers, mothers, doctors, scientists, researchers, engineers, all are welcome. Those who belong to the field of science, religion, spirituality, commerce, arts, all are heartily, cordially welcomed, and I really appreciate, admire your presence of mind today, now and here, for knowing the truth of life from science and spirituality. An amazing and outstanding personality of our country, who created the upheaval in the minds and hearts of the whole world of hospital, school, college, universities, engineering colleges, medical colleges, and in the whole city of Chicago. In 1893, by speaking 2 words only, not by a long lecture, but only with one thought, who brought an extraordinary, revolutionary and visionary change in the minds of listeners, in the minds of hearers, in the minds of the whole universe. By the freedom of soul, he created the energy of the free soul. So that was the great experiment and experience and record of the memory of Swami Vivekananda, who is still continue flowing, blowing in the minds and heart of the readers, speakers, writers, listeners, who was excelled, surpassed all barriers of communication, of language, of literature, because he was the history setter. So let's go through his sermons. We came here to sip the honey, and we find our hands and feet sticking to it. We are caught, though we came to catch. We came to enjoy. We are being enjoyed. We came to rule. We are being ruled. We came to work. We are being worked all the time. We find that and this comes into our detail of our life. We are being worked upon by other minds, and we are always struggling to work on other minds. We want to enjoy the pleasures of life, and they eat into our vitals. We want to get everything from nature, but we find in the long run that nature takes everything from us, depletes us, casts us aside. Think upon it. Swami Vivekananda, who told that our body is made by 5 elements: air, fire, soil, sky and water. What Swami Vivekananda says, I feel the presence of God where there is the place of airless, fireless, soilless, skyless, waterless. Moreover, in our different starters of the religions have said that the creation has come by sound and light in the presence of God. But Swami Vivekananda thought that the presence of God I feel where there is no light, where there is no sound. What a wonderful and amazing and outstanding thought of Swami Vivekananda. That's why Swami Vivekananda is not only social reformer, he can be a great founder of the new theories, new principles, new doctrines. Had it not been for this, life would have been all sunshine. Never mind, with all its failures and successes, with all its both joys and sorrows, it can be one succession of sunshine if only we are not caught. That is the one cause of misery. We are attached, we are being caught. Therefore says the Gita, work constantly, work, but be not attached, be not caught. Reserve unto yourself the power of detaching yourself from everything. However beloved, however much the soul might earn for it, however great the pangs of misery you feel, if you are going to leave it, still reserve the power of living it whenever you want. The weak have no place here in the life or in any other life. Weakness leads to slavery. Weakness leads to all kinds of misery, physical, mental. Weakness is death. There are hundreds of thousands of microbes surrounding us, but they cannot harm us. Sorry. Unless we become weak, until the body is ready and predisposed to receive them, there may be a million microbes of misery floating about us. Never mind, they dare not approach us. They have no power to get a hold on us until the mind is weakened. This is the great fact. If our mind is not ready to receive, how we can become the slave, how we can become the victim of external things. This is the perfect example from our Swami Vivekananda, who told us that if your mind is weakened, by thought. If you are weakened, if you don't have good ideas, then you will lose your character and you will become the victim of the external and internal disease, weaknesses, frustrations, depressions, anger, avariciousness, false affection, falsification, allurementation, temptation. These things comes only when we are weak mentally. If our mind, state of mind is healthy, if we have good thought, high ideas, high ideals for leading a happier and healthy life, then nobody can disturb us, nobody can defeat us, no one can even destroy, defeat, betray, cheat, deceive. Nobody can. Only it is the mind. It depends upon the mind. So for making the mind powerful, you must have good thoughts in the presence of oxygen, no doubt. Thought itself is a great energy, that is kinetic energy in our mind, stable, fixed, permanent. Nobody has power to change the unchangeable. So the truth in the form of ideas, in the form of thought, in the form of principle, in the form of doctrine, we must keep in our mind for getting success. Weakness is death. Weakness, we are physically weak. After some time we can recover, we can heal. If we are socially weak, then we can recover and heal. If we are nationally weak, we can recover and heal. If we are mentally heal, then it takes very long time. And if we are spiritually weak, then we weak forever. We have lost ourselves forever. If we are weak by character, then we are weak for everything, because our thought power has missed, our thought power has gone. So all the young men of my country should understand this thing, internally, externally, spiritually, mentally, sensually, physically, emotionally.